Good morning. I've woken up on my own again in the motorhome. It's only the second time I've been away without Linz and the boys. But I'm at the Peterborough Show this weekend. We've got a talk to do today at midday. Unfortunately, George is at school, so Linz has hung back there. He's going to pick him up from school and bring him afterwards. We're also talking tomorrow on Sunday as well. But I'm going to do this talk on my own without Linz this time. And it's on inspiring European travel. So I'm here, we've got Daz here, we've got John and Tash, John and Mandy, so even Mevy's over here as well, so there's a few of us here. So I think this weekend is more about camping with friends. You know, we started our motorhome journey camping with friends. When we first got our first motorhome and then a caravan, we would go away to campsites. Even for the summer, we parked the caravan in the local campsite. I went off to work each day, and for the 6 weeks of summer holidays, you know, we lived on the campsite there, and it was with friends, and that's how we started our journey. But more recently, it's all been about going away as a family, and it's just the five of us usually away in the motorhome. So this weekend is back to our roots. We're having a weekend camping and fun with friends at the Peterborough Show. Well, let's go and see if Daz is up. Morning, Daz.
Morning.
You all ready?
Yeah, man.
Do your flies up, mate.
Okay.
So this weekend's video, Daz, is all about camping with friends.
There you go. There
Isn't
you
it?
go.
And we've got the team together.
Oh yes, we are all nicely tucked over here,
Yeah, exactly that.
ready to chill out and have a good weekend.
Right, exactly
That's
that.
what it's all about, isn't it?
Good morning to you. Welcome to the show. As well as doing the talks on inspiring European travel, I was also comparing on the stage and introducing the guest speakers. The editor of WAP Motorhome magazine for 20 years, and he's written for magazine since he was 14 years old. And if you're in the market to buy a new camper van or motorhome, this is the place to be. So I'll give you peace of all. Lindsay and George have arrived.
We've arrived.
You know,
we stopped off on the way. George had some nuggets and I had an M&S feta and falafel wrap thing.
It's not been right being on my own in the van.
Well, you know.
Look at you, George. Look fantastic.
All the gear.
Should we do an attack on the rocks?
Sure, okay.
Ready, open the door, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go.
Hello.
Who's here, guys?
Hey.
George.
All right, guys, George has come to play.
Stay away, look, Crocs on.
Oh.
the score.
Yes, brilliant.
And come to have a look around your new van.
Let me hide the wine.
No, there's no need of that.
Everyone knows you've got a glass of
Everyone
wine.
knows.
It's gone 6 o'clock, the wine's out.
That's true.
So your layout is so similar to ours. It's like a little kon-tiki in here, isn't it? It's brilliant.
Nobody can take it.
Yeah, because from the outside, it doesn't look anywhere near as big, does it?
No.
It's quite deceiving.
But that rear lounge area, similar size.
Yeah?
Yeah, similar size. Apart from having this cupboard here,
Yeah.
you could sit 6 people comfortably in there.
And
couldn't
to be
you?
fair, I thought that was actually going to annoy me.
But your feet go under there, eh?
But the feet, yeah, 'cause when I sleep here,
Yeah.
my feet go under it.
Yeah.
Don't get in the way at all.
Cat's got his own little spot there, Pebbles, in the daytime. Let's not forget Pebs.
Yeah, he's
So
got
his
his
little-
travel spot.
Perfect.
He likes it under there.
And you have your bisexual fridge.
It goes one or
It goes
two
both ways, huh? But we don't do it that way.
No.
Trying to
Try
deter
and
the
only
kid.
open it the one side so it doesn't fall off.
Yeah, someone told us it might come off.
We've had ours has fallen off twice with the kids trying to open both sides, so advice, just stick to opening one
With
side.
my 3, I'm surprised it's not come off already, to be honest.
So adults area down here,
This is the adults entertainment lounge.
kids down here.
Complete. With a privacy. And half the kitchen.
Drop down. But I like it. So compare it to your last van and the roller team. You prefer it?
So we love the van. We do love the van. But if we had to pick between the two, there's pros and cons on both. We do pick this.
Right.
Which is why we've bought it. This absolutely, in so many different ways, knocks spots off the roller team.
Yes.
Big time.
Yeah.
I like the roller team, other than the issue with the floor, was a good van. But there's just little things, like if you've never had it, you don't know.
Yeah.
And there's just lots of little things in here. It's like, it makes sense. It just makes sense, doesn't it? And it just makes life a bit easier.
Yeah, and you've got to remember as well, with the van, we had this massive electrical system. And
Yeah.
it was a beautiful van.
We haven't even got a solar panel on this one.
Right, not yet, but we're going for a big electrical building here as well.
Not as big as the van, but there'll be something done to it, yeah.
Maybe some aircon up here.
Yeah.
Aircon, some lithium, some solar, and we'll be happy.
As long as I can use my hairdryer, innit?
Yeah, right.
You know, keep this wig looking.
Awesome. Well,
nice.
it's good to have you here. This weekend's all about friends and hooking up with friends again, because we haven't seen you since the Adventure Overland show. So
Last September.
and we all enjoy going away as a family together as a unit, but this weekend's about friends.
Yeah, and it's brilliant.
Time to chill, relax,
pick up where we left off, isn't it?
Isn't it? So this is the light I'm on about, Daz. That might fix your problem with your dark spot in your van.
Yeah, it's just near my kitchen, the end of the kitchen.
No, it is USB powered, but I didn't notice. It's got room there for possibly a battery as well, so I don't know. So have a look at it and see if it fixes the issue, mate. You drinking again?
Yeah, I am as it goes. I'm really upset because you've just given away my free IKEA light. He's just come into the van and pitched me an IKEA light, right, for my bathroom.
Proper sold it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, go on, Steve, that'll be nice. And then he's just given it to Daz.
Because
from the
Lindsay
remote
brought it for
home.
Daz. You know what? I got another
You
3 at
really?
home as well. If I'd have known, we'd have brought some extras.
They're going to come and stay on the drive now.
Oh, there
Yeah,
we
we
go.
got a Weatherspoons curry on the go.
Fantastic.
Plans now.
Excellent. See Des meeting up with friends again, eh? So we were preparing to go on our whiskey tasting, and we bumped into Gemma, Tash, and Mandy that's just returned from their gin tasting. Hi, Mev. Guys, this is our good friend Mevy, who's also been editing Daz's videos over the last 6 months. And this is Beth from the Hills Explorer.
Really good.
So we're headed over to the Gilmore's bar, up the stairs, and into the room where we were having our whiskey tasting that was hosted by the lovely Andrew of Gin Jamboree.
So, my name's Andrew. I'm going to be leading you through this next hour and a half to 2 hours of a whiskey masterclass.
Andrew was brilliant, and having been in the industry for most of his life, very knowledgeable. He took the time to explain the origins of whiskey and the different types of flavours and blends. He explained how they use different casks of various types of alcoholic drinks like sherry to help flavour the whiskey.
And you notice by that colour, that really dark tawny colour, that's a great indication of the, obviously the influence of both the bourbon and the Pedro Jimenez cask. I think this is probably the most approachable whiskey in the entire world. I'm told that in Glasgow it's referred to in the bars as breakfast whiskey because it is so soft, so gentle that I'm sure one could enjoy it at breakfast.
Although the whiskies were all pretty much the same strength, some tasted much stronger than others.
Second time, way nicer.
Yeah, it
Wow.
was. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was a peat flavoured one in there too, which I'd previously discovered when I was on a whiskey tasting class with Craig of Kingnet. It's a very strong and unique flavour.
It can't be younger. So
Quite like that.
So Lindsay came along and joined in too. And although she loved some of the sherries, the whiskies really weren't her thing.
The tongue don't fit anymore.
It's got this really dark,
How is it?
intense aromatic.
It's very weak, isn't it?
It's not weak. That's the thing. It's smooth. No, not at all. It's the same strength as the other.
I mean, weak in pungentness, like.
The Welshies, look at them. It's Welsh Dad 1. Welsh Dad 1 teaching Welsh Dad 2 how to like whiskey. Seriously, boys.
We're trying.
We were sampling 8 whiskies in total, but as we were going through them, I was discovering a new favourite.
This is fascinating. My tongue nearly fits in my mouth again. And this one, number 5, is really quite nice. I quite like it.
Got any drinking, buddy?
Don't get me started. You wouldn't like me when I'm drinking.
Oh, we've got a favourite here.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Yeah, really, Petey.
And my favourite tonight, the Balvenie Doublewood 12-year.
So Gin Jamboree, we have seen and spoken to these guys at every Warner's event for the last almost 3 years, I think. We've just done the best whiskey tasting experience I've ever experienced. I've experienced one before, but this was really good. And what I liked about this is we tasted the different whiskies, and I've come back and found the ones that I found a little bit harsh at the start really tasty. So now understand what it is about whiskey that other people like, and I quite like it too.
I'm disappointed, mate. Eh?
I'm disappointed.
I'm not a big drinker of
No,
it.
you're not, mate.
Rum tequila, I'd have probably had a better crack at it. But I will say, really enjoyed the whole experience. He
Right.
was very knowledgeable. It was nice to try a great range of different whiskies. Like, to me, a whiskey was a whiskey, but it's not. And that's taught me that. There's a nice range. So if you're ever about and you want to try it, go for it.
So this is a special Life Beyond Brooks blend of whiskey, is it? Gucci's.
Gucci's Fist.
Fist.
Jesus, Fist, yeah. That's it.
Des, how's the evening been for you?
I just don't understand. I don't like it. I want a Pepsi Max.
But go on, have a little taste of Gucci.
It's just going to be me screwing my face up.
It's all for content, eh?
Oh!
There's the money shot.
Oh!
And Campbell, being from Scotland, how was the evening for you?
I thought it was fantastic. I have found a couple of new whiskies that are my favourites, and yeah, really, really good. Good overview of it.
Got a lot of legs.
It has got a lot of legs, John.
The legs on that.
Have you got your legs to take you back to the camper van now?
Might need a electric bike or something.
Good, just fist to go.
So we all made our way down the stairs and back to the camper van, where we found Charlie, Mandy and Tash were all cuddling up and having fun with the kids in the Rux camper van.
We weren't expecting the camera.
We're having
You're looking after the kids, are you?
Yes.
Looking after the children.
Good morning. I got a little bit of a sore head this morning, which is to be expected after last night, of course. But what a beautiful day we've woken up to. It's a packed show. Check out some of these photos I just took with the drone. Absolutely packed. But there we go. It's Saturday and we're expecting record crowds to arrive for day tickets today. Good morning. After comparing and finishing our talks, we had a look around the show.
We've finished our talks for the day and we're having a bit of a mooch around the show. And look at these. I'd call them statics. I'm sure they're cabins or chalets. Stu Rook was calling them last night. They're chalets because they're posh. We're going to have a look inside. This feels like it's bigger than our house.
Right, isn't it? But it's £320,000.
Yes, it is. It's tastefully done.
But it's at Yarwell Mill Country Park in Cambridgeshire. There it is there, look. From 220 grand. Wow. But this is a beaut for 320,
This
isn't
is
it?
beautiful. I could very happily live in that. That kitchen's awesome.
Isn't it?
I'm taking a little bit of inspiration for, when we do our kitchen.
I remember going away in statics and you could just squeeze in the bedroom and it's nothing like that at all, is it?
Twins.
Right, I remember that.
It's about that much
Yes.
between them. Yeah.
How different these are. Look at the bathroom in here. Wow. Wow.
I'm going to close the door because I want to talk money now. So it's 320, did you say?
Yeah.
How long is something like this? What is the lifetime of this? Because if you spend 320 grand on a house, bricks and mortar, of course you're going to have to do things and replenish things and do things. But how long? I mean,
It's
houses
got-
last hundreds of years.
Right, it's got a tiled roof and it's, as long as you maintain it, it'll last for 100 years, I'm sure.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know. A lot of the fancy caravan parks have a limit on how long you can keep your caravan on there, haven't they?
This is beautiful.
This is very beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous.
Keep going.
Sorry.
Master bedroom. Huh? Look at it. Oh my goodness.
The ensuite's glorious.
Oh my goodness. Look at it.
It's just kind of perfect, isn't it?
It is
Just a couple
perfect.
with the odd occasional someone coming to stay in the spare bedroom.
Right.
Beautiful.
And through there is your walk-in wardrobe
Dressing room.
or dresser. Look at that.
Can you imagine having all this space?
Yes, I can. Our retirement plan, have one of these in the UK and then go off travelling in the van and come back to this.
It's really beautiful.
And there it is, guys, 50 by 20 from 320 grand, and it includes an 8 foot by 20 foot deck, skirting and steps to the back door. So look, we bumped into our friend John Elson, who's the caricaturist that we met a couple of years ago, wasn't it, John?
Hello, 2 years?
Right, I think at this very show, at this very place.
Very show.
In this very spot.
Right.
I haven't moved, I've been staying for 2 years, waiting for you to come back.
And he's going to do George, he's going to do a caricature of George, right? Okay.
I bet there's freckles involved.
It's got to be under.
There's got to be.
Started.
And we're off. Oh, I don't know. Can you see the resemblance yet? Fantastic. You ready for the reveal, George?
George.
Okay. Wow.
Brilliant.
I love it.
Yeah?
I love it. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
That's all right.
What do you say, mate? What do you say?
How are
Thank
you?
you very
That's
much.
all right. Carry on drawing.
Yeah, keep right, yeah.
Hey, Stu.
Yo, Steve.
Paul's saying, man, we're going to drive this Tesla and go get some wine.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So this is it's a Tesla Model Y. It's not the performance. Mine's the performance, does it in 3.5 seconds. This does it in 4.8, I think, 4.5 seconds.
Still.
But I'll tell you what, it feels just as fast as mine.
I bet it does.
Yes.
Steve, how do I get into it?
Mate, just with my phone with me, it'll just open with Bluetooth. Just try open it.
Right, okay.
There you go.
Lynn's don't drive it this far back, surely.
No, that's Steve. So what we can do is just change it to Lynn's.
Whoa, okay. That feels so weird.
What do you think? You like it?
It's really good, really
Isn't
good.
it?
It's interesting. I've always said, funny enough, I said to Sean about a week ago, I really fancy driving an electric car. And it was literally about a week ago I said it to her. Because I've never driven one.
Right, and I'd like to give another electric car a go, but it's really hard when it's so good like this, the Teslas.
They're sort of top of the game, really, aren't they?
Yeah, totally. Right, Stu, it's good when you put your foot down when you're going, but when you do a launch from zero, feel how good that is. Ready?
Right, okay. Let's do this. Jeez. Oh,
It's good, isn't it?
oh, it sticks to the road as well. Good,
It grips,
doesn't it?
and it grips in the rain like that as well. You wouldn't believe it, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah, it takes care of it. You plant it in the rain like that, and it will not spin. How was it?
That was absolutely class. I've been in some fast cars in my time, but that totally takes it. It was brilliant.
Excellent.
So if you ever got an opportunity, like you do those experience days to try something like that, do it. That was really good fun. I'd love to take that on a circuit and proper rip it. Obviously I'm on the road, it's got to be safe, but yeah, I'd love to take that on a track.
It's good, isn't it? And it's Lindsay's daily driver.
Yeah.
I saw a bit of a gathering around Daz's van, so I popped over and found Gadget John and Stu Ruck fiddling with Daz's awning. It seems it wasn't quite closing completely flush. So after lubricating it and winding it in and out a few times, Stu eventually got it closing properly.
That's much better. Well done. Hey.
Cheers, Stu.
The next day, I did one more talk with Daz and John about essential motorhome gadgets and accessories, which was fun.
Right, that's our talks done for the day,
Yeah, lovely time.
isn't it? A little wander around the show, see if we can get some lunch.
Absolutely.
So we headed over to the Indian stall selling samosas that we'd spotted yesterday.
Let's have 2 veg, 4 lamb. And what's your deal on onion barges? 4. And we'll have a 4 of onion barges. We came past here yesterday, it smelled so good, so we've come back today for our lunch. Wondering if these could be the solution to taking the big boys away with us, because they're so long now, so they need their own little tower behind little space. And we could tow it with the motorhome. We've got the tow hitch, haven't we? So
Yeah,
might as well.
right. Look at them.
They're so cool.
There we are.
I wonder if they could stand up in it.
We've got the pop top on it, haven't you?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know. I can't remember how much bigger than me they both are now. It's quite a lot. They might be able to.
There we are with the pop top on it. Very cute, huh?
Very cute. Very cute. These are ultra lightweight, so they're probably very good for the electric car owners out there. It's about £17,000. I think that might be a bit much to tow behind the motorhome, though. Some of the criticisms we hear about these shows is it's got the same vendors and the same accessory shops at every single show. And that's great because they're in different parts of the country, so they're catering to different audiences. But we've spotted someone that we've never seen here before, so we're going to go and have a little chat. Right, we haven't seen these guys at any of the shows before. Who are you and where do you come from?
We are tow car from South Wales in Pontypool.
Yeah.
We supply the vehicles with the tow frames on, ready to go. the complete package basically. We try to be a one-stop shop where there's no messing about. We tow the car away ready to go. We also offer a fitting service where we can fit the frame to your vehicle if you choose not to buy one. We have 50 cars in stock at any time.
Wow.
Ranging from 5,995 up to brand new cars up to about 20,000 and well above really, depending on what you're after. But the largest car really is about the Fiesta.
Yeah.
But by far popular is things like the Igo or the Ego and the Citroen C1 and the Peugeots. With that is by far our best seller we sell.
Yeah.
One every other day by.
And what's unique about your frames?
The lightweightness.
Lightweight.
Yeah, they're very lightweight. They're 13 kilograms. Can I show you one?
Yeah, let's go and have a
Over
look.
there.
Look, I can do that.
That's
One
really
arm.
light, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
13 kilos.
Yes.
13 bags of sugar.
Right.
Basically, yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
That's a good way of describing it. Actually, yeah.
So we've got our Eddie at the moment who is just about to do his test.
Yeah.
We're
Yes.
considering getting him a car, but then tying it in with a tow car as well, right?
Exactly, because our cars are electric, so they're automatic, so they're not ideal for a 17-year-old.
No.
I'm not letting my 17-year-old
And they can't
in my
be
Tesla.
towed. Or
And they
electric.
can't be towed. Whereas if we were looking to buy a car that you can finish learning to drive in and not bomb round, don't bomb
Don't
round,
bomb
Eddie.
round in it, no.
and get around town in, something smaller like this might be ideal.
Right, so we've only got 3 here, but we'll have a look on their website, see if they've got anything suitable, shall we?
Absolutely. Towacar.co.uk.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy.
No problem, thank you.
I've just checked and we're 92% charged on the batteries, and we've been off grid for 3 days, and that solar's been topping them up lovely. It's been perfect. So packing up before we go home.
It is, yeah. Securing everything, making sure we've got everything.
Have you had a nice weekend, Georgie?
Yeah.
Excellent. Playing with your friends?
Yeah.
Oh, and that's what this weekend's been about, isn't it?
It has. It's been our first opportunity to catch up with lots of people sort of in the trade and also our mates as well. So it's been good.
Absolutely. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. And if you did, give it a big fat thumbs up and subscribe if you're not, and we'll see you on the next one.
See ya.
And my favourite tonight. So I've got to say what it is. And my favourite one.
I'm surprised.
Wine?
Take 54. Just don't sit with
£10 voucher.
And my favourite whiskey tonight is the Balvenie Double Wood. So I can't do it. So just do it like this. Just do it like this. And this will.
This has got to go in the outside. Is it the double wood?
It's the Double Wood. The Balvenie
like
Double
wood?
Double Wood.
You like it? You like it?
And my favourite tonight, the Balvenie Double Wood 12-year. There, that's the one.
It only took him about 15 times to do that.
And it's always the double wood he likes.